What are you in for? What are you in for?
I found something buried in the woods.
Hey, welcome back, fellow reviewers, and I'm back in with another quick review on episode 1 and 2 of Star Wars Skeleton Crew. So let's talk about it. Star Wars Skeleton Crew basically is like a up and coming story of basically, young people, some friends, or people that come across each other. Basically, that's what it is. So Skeleton Crew is like four kids to make a mysterious discovery on their home planet that leads them to get lost in a strange and dangerous galaxy. So basically, you got these four people. You got Fern, and you have KB, you have Wim, you have another child. I think his name is Neil. So you got Neil, Wim, Fern, and KB. So these four kids come together. They find upon something that they thought, well, Wim, one of the characters, Wim, they think it's some type of Jedi. You have because you first introduced Wim in the first episode. And the first episode was about 45 minutes. So it's about 45 minutes. It's really just an introductory episode of the characters, where they come from, basically. Just to get to know them just a little bit. You got Wim, and he's his father. Don't have a mother because she passed away. You really don't get into that. They'll probably have some episodes where the kids will come together and tell their backstory and blah blah blah. Of course. So basically, first episode is just an introductory episode of these kids, how they got together and how they wind up, in the predicament that they're going to be in, or as we see that's going to happen to them. So every episode you just meet them. You meet Wim, you meet Neil, his friend, we'll share a picture. His friend Neil is some type of alien, some kind of elephant-looking type of things. Also, side note, I'm not a huge Star Wars fan. I watched the movies, some of the new shows that came on Disney Plus. But other than that, I'm not a huge Star Wars fan. I just watch to see if it's good. If it's good, I like it. If it's not, I won't, probably won't watch it again. So I want to check this out because there's been a lot of buzz because recently Star Wars TV shows haven't been that good. Actually, they just been very lackluster. Mandalorian season, I think it was season 3 was very lackluster. You got the Book of Boba Fett, which was horrible. You got Obi-Wan, which wasn't good either. Just a lot of episodes, just basically, um, tell it not it's trying to force to tell a story that people really don't want to hear. My opinion, like Star Wars, just a lot of blasters and a lot of fighting and just lightsabers and just give me that. But I digress. So yeah, Star Wars Skeleton Crew, like this first episode introduces you to these four kids and what happens to them. Um, Wim, the first character, he's kind of whiny a little bit. Neil, he's a nerdy friend. And you got Fern. Fern, she's like the rebel character, but I'm starting to get really annoyed of that character. I know they want to make her like tough, but she has a soft heart and things going through things like that. But it feels so forced, like down our throats, and the facial expression that she makes is so annoying, and I just don't like it. She's an annoying character. So hopefully in next episodes, we will get to know more about her character and see what the way she acts and everything. But in episode 1 and 2, she's very pushy, she's very annoying, which I guess that's how they wanted to be. But my opinion is it didn't have to be so in your face. It was just they're like, here, see her, she's badass, she's on her own, she knows what she's doing. I don't need no friends. Things like that, and it was getting annoying. And you got, Wim, the boy that, his mind is everywhere, to a galaxy and Jedi's. He don't seem like he's stupid, but he's very, very, very naive. Which I wish I didn't make him. His character's okay. And you got Neil, like I say, he's a little elephant-looking character that seems he's just okay. And you got KB, just the nerdy girl. I'm assuming we don't know much about, and that's it. In the first episode, they meet up, they stumble upon it, and basically that's it. It's really just introducing their characters. They find the ship, because it's not a spoiler. The ship is, of course, in the trailer. Just find the ship and they go away. The second episode basically is shorter than the first. The first episode is 48 minutes. The second episode is only like 24, 25 minutes. It goes by very quickly. They get to a starport, and they don't know where they are. They keep telling everybody where they're from at Aden, but they're like, how? That's not possible. It's some kind of make believe. So that kind of shows you there's more to the story, that their planet seems like it's mysterious. Their planet seems like um it's like a legend basically. And you got Wim, he got money from his dad because his dad works and is very busy. He gave him money to use, and the money is very, very, very valuable. Like it's probably worth a whole lot of money. I thinking it's probably worth probably thousands. Just that one credit that he has, that dad gave him a whole bunch, probably worth 1,000 probably. So that's very interesting. You hopefully find out more about that because it seems like they're from a planet that's very lost. And of course, there's kids that stop at the port. They're pirates. The kids there, and those all crazy people, and they found out they got some money, and crazy things happen. They get captured, and they put in the brig. Then, and near the end, you meet the main character, Jude Law's character. His character's name John Nawood. John Nawood. Um, they meet him right at the end when they get thrown in jail because they want to people want to know where they're coming from. They get thrown in there, and he comes out of nowhere, and he shows, he with his powers, he was like, he brought the key over. He's like, and Wim is like, oh, a Jedi, and Jude Law goes, shh. And that's it. And it ends. That's only 24 minutes. That's how quick it is. Um, so in the first episodes of Star Wars Skeleton Crew is okay. First episode introduces you to these characters, where they come from. Second episode, little side event, a mini adventure of them to meet up the rest of the characters, which is Jude Law. They all kind of meet up basically. Now, guess what? If you notice, Gila White is in here. You know, Urkel. Yes, he's in here. He's in Star Wars. It's funny. He's some. His guy looks funny. Because at first I was looking, I was like, "Is that Steve Urkel?" And they do a close up, like, "Oh, that is him. That is your little white." But other than that, it's like I said, it's okay. It's an okay first two episodes. Something spectacular. Basically, it's like a Goonies. It's like a Stand by Me. These kids go on a journey. They're lost. They got to figure out how to get back home. I forgot. I think it's Stand by Me or one of those. Yeah, where one of the kids find a dead body. So in the first episode, this kind of alludes to that. It's like, oh, dead body, da 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 da. So you can see that kind of alludes to Stand by Me. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, apologies, but I know it's one of those movies. But yeah, so it kind of fits into that. Kids go on a journey, they have an adventure, they meet up friends, things like that. That's what this is. So I hope they'll put more lore in here about where they come from, about the Jedi, things like that, because that's what Star Wars is. There's things happening besides the Empire and all that. You got these stories like this, but still bring it together. I still want action, I still want adventure. I want to be have some good times, sad times, things like that. I don't know how many episodes are of Star Wars Skeleton Crew, but first two episodes okay. I just hopefully that the next episodes are not so short. I hope it's like a nice meaty because as a limited series, you know. You have to have enough episodes to really get invested into this. Like a regular TV show, you have maybe up to 21, 22 episodes to really get into the characters and all stuff like that. But in this, you only have like 8 to 10 episodes. You would want them each episode at least to be, at least an hour or 45 minutes long. You had The Penguin on HBO Max. It was I think 8 episodes, and episodes were about maybe 45 50 minutes. Then the last episode was about a hour and 10 minutes, things like that. That's how it should be. For a limited series, something short like that, you're not going to have a bunch of episodes. You're going to have only a few episodes. Make it long, make it invested into that. So hopefully Star Wars Skeleton Crew will have longer episodes. People don't want to go and watch other YouTube channels to get each Easter egg. I review it as if I like it. I don't dive into the lore. I'm just saying it's a good episode that I will enjoy, my people will enjoy, my kids will enjoy. Is it that? So far, that is a yes. The first two episodes, yes. You can get into it. You're like, okay, some of these characters. Like I said, the character of Fern, yeah, she's annoying. I think she's a little bit too much. And if she's on camera, I just want to be like, shut up. And Wim, he's an okay character. I just hope he's not too naive and not too stupid and gullible. Hope that changes a little bit. You got Neil, he's a nerdy, know-it-all, scaredy cat. You have KB as a nerdy, the smart one, the very analytical one that's going to question things like that. We have that. So hopefully in the next episode you get more, of course, about Jude Law's character, Jana Wood. Okay, so hopefully you learn more about that. But first episode is Skeleton Crew introduction, little extra with a little adventure they had, at the pirate place to get together. It's okay. I'm gonna keep watching. Hopefully, it's good. If there's 2 episodes, I'll give it 2 more episodes to hopefully get me invested. But have you seen Star Wars Skeleton Crew? What do you think of it? Did you like it? Did it get you into it? Did it bring back memories of old TV shows that we used to watch as I'm a little bit older, as we was a kid, like Stand by Me and Goonies, things like that? What did you think about it? Please leave a comment below. Please share and like this. And until the next review, guys. Peace.
You're a Jedi.